All right, so let's say that there's more than just one step that we need to do to isolate a variable. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk through the steps of how to do a multi-step problem using this same method. So we're going to treat it just like a regular equation. And when our regular equations, we use that reverse order of operations. We start with the addition and subtraction, then we move to the multiplication and division, then we take care of exponents, and then finally we do the grouping last rather than first, because we're trying to undo what's being done to this variable to get it by itself. If we have a fraction, we multiply by the reciprocal, and then usually the last step is going to be divide by whatever is next to your variable. Not always, but usually there's going to be something being multiplied by your variable, so you're going to undo that. Okay? All right, so let's walk ourselves through this step by step. All right, so we have area is equal to 1/2 base times height. That is the area of a triangle. If I know the area and I know the base, but I need to know what the height of the triangle is, I can find that by rearranging my equation here. So I am going to look for h. All right, so first off, h and b are being multiplied together, and they're being multiplied by 1/2. So let's get rid of the 1/2 first, okay? And so we multiplied by the reciprocal. And remember that a reciprocal means to flip the fraction. So if I flip 1/2 over, I get 2. So I'm going to multiply this side by 2, and I'm going to multiply this side by 2. And so that 1/2 times 2 becomes 1. And on this side, I'm left with 2a, or 2 times a. And it's equal to bh. Okay? Now, all I have is something being multiplied by h, and to undo that, I divide. So I'm going to divide by b. And on the right side, I'm left with h, and on the left side, I'm left with 2a divided by b. All right. So, similar, we're going to move to number 11. We have k is equal to mv squared divided by 2. It's another formula, but I can't remember which one it's for. But we're going to solve for m, okay? So m is being multiplied by v squared, and then it's being divided by 2. So let's get rid of that fraction, because remember, this is considered a group because it's on top of a fraction bar. So we need to get rid of this other stuff first. So since it's being divided by 2, I'm going to multiply by 2 to get rid of it. And so on the left, I'm left with 2k is equal to mv squared. And now I want to solve for m. I want to get m by itself. Well, it's being multiplied by v squared. So I'm going to divide it by v squared. Okay? Now, do I care that there's a squared in there? No, I don't, because it's going to be part of the equation. So I'm going to be left with m on the right side, and over here I'm going to leave it as 2k divided by v squared. All right, so let's keep working through these. And remember that each of these, number 9 is going to be very similar to number 10. So you're going to do number 10 on your own. Use number 9 as help. You're going to work on number 12. Use number 11 as help. Okay. So on number 13, on this one, we are looking to solve for w. Okay, so w is being multiplied by 2, and then we're adding 2l to it. So let's take care of this addition and subtraction first. We're going to subtract 2l from both sides. So I'm left with p minus 2l is equal to 2w. And then to get rid of that multiplication, I just divide by 2. Okay, and I'm not going to simplify this any further than writing p minus 2l divided by 2. The 2's here do not cancel out because there's no 2 over here to also cancel. So just leave it as is. P minus 2l divided by 2 is equal to w. All right, and use that equation to help you solve number 14 on your own here in a few minutes. Okay, number 15, y equals mx plus b, and we are solving for x. So we're going to switch things around a little bit. So we're going to take care of the addition and subtraction first. So we're going to subtract the b. Y minus b is equal to mx. And then these are being multiplied, so I'm going to divide by m to get rid of it. And so x is equal to y minus b over m. Okay. Notice there's not a lot of simplification that's having to be done on the left side. I'm just kind of leaving things as they are unless we come across something that, just can't be left as it is. So you're going to work on 16. It's going to be similar to that, so just keep using that same process. And then number 17. We have c is equal to 5 over 9 multiplied by f minus 32. We're looking for f, trying to get it by itself. So the first thing let's do is take care of that fraction. Let's get rid of it. So we're going to multiply by the reciprocal on both sides. And so 5/9 times 9/5 is going to give you 1. You can even plug that in your calculator to see it. And what you're left with on the left side is 9/5 c. And on the right side, you're left with f minus 32. Now I'm just adding or subtracting something from f. So I'm going to flip that and I'm going to undo it by adding 32. And so on the left side, I'm left with 9/5 c plus 32. And on the right side, I'm left with f. And again, I'm not simplifying anything else. I'm just using what I've been given. Okay, so use that to help you on number 18. All right, so use these examples. You're going to do 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, and then don't forget about 8, 6, 4, and 2 on the front. So just your evens on this page. If you need any help, let me know. I'll be happy to help you, and we'll see if we can get this figured out.